Jim Jones and I have a poisonous connection on this channel. A nice Jim Jones roast and slander film is something we adore. Additionally, I assumed we had one since I shouted. No way. As I opened my computer and saw reaction videos accusing Jim Jones of being a snitch popping up all over the place. Jimmy was caught in 4K snitching. I must watch this video, dude. However, after watching the body cam evidence of Jim Jones' quote-unquote snitching that was making the rounds, I was upset because all I learned from it was that I would have to defend Jim Jones, since you guys had completely lost your minds, buddy. You guys have such a strange fixation on snitching that you have forgotten what snitching actually is. The phrase, "Hey bro, if you rob a house and your friend is with you and you two decide to rob a house together," used to be used to describe snitching. Don't give your pal in when the police come to get you. Refrain from betraying your pal. The crime was committed by you. Take your time. Snitching has now become a gray area due to its expansion. Any interaction with the police is now regarded as spying, even if you have a chat with them. The airport was the scene of this Jim Jones scenario. Jim Jones and an older white man got into a fight while they were both on an airplane. When the cops were summoned, that's when the
2024, officers responded to a disturbance aboard a Delta flight at the airport involving rapper Jim Jones and another individual.
Rapper Jim Jones?
No, I have no idea.
Anyways, I guess he was fine, but there was a passenger for row 4. I don't know who it is, the flight attendants don't know who it is. They went at it.
Like physically or verbal?
They know verbal for sure, they're not sure if it was physical.
Okay.
So, as soon as we landed, a whole bunch of commotion going on, and I had so much going on from here. There's a rapper named Jim Jones who's sitting in 5 Bravo. I don't know if the people in front of him either touched his bag or touched him, but all I could hear was like, "Don't touch me, don't touch me." I think that was Jim Jones saying that.
How you doing, sir?
All good. Issue resolved.
We're going to talk to you really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, speak away.
Well, we don't exactly know what happened.
There's a minor discussion about people jumping in front of somebody and somebody cut in front of somebody else. It's all good. It's all good. He put his hands on.
Was there anything else we thought Jim Jones would do? Who specifically on earth would have taken any action in a different way? Visit the altar with that dummy. We are curious about his identity. An older white male is not in handcuffs if we just got into a fight and he puts his hands on me on an aircraft. If I get off the plane and see him talking to the cops, he is not in handcuffs. He is speaking with the police and telling them a lot of things. He didn't remark to me, "Oh, it was just a little quarrel. Nothing significant." He is speaking to the cops, as I can see. I believe he is lying to me and portraying me as the aggressor. So naturally, buddy, he put his hands on me as soon as I approached the police. Jim Jones made the correct decision. In what way is this snitching? I'm not sure, buddy. I wouldn't risk being placed on a no-fly list until I served 5 years in prison. Do you have a breakdown? What is Jim Jones expected to do? Keep quiet, keep it closed, don't remain silent in front of the police. Give the police sole consideration of the white man's statements. And he might be barred from the airport, arrested and forced to defend himself in court. Oh, Jim Jones was the aggressor. The flight attendant would have informed the police. And then they interviewed an older white gentleman, and he tells them Jim Jones was the aggressor. You believe that Jim Jones will be handcuffed, or that he would speak to the police voluntarily, as the older white man did, because the flight attendant informed him that, yo, Jim Jones, was the victim. It seemed like they were antagonizing him. He was informed by Jim Jones, "Hey bro." He put his hands on me. The older white man is unaffected. This is where things start to get out of hand. Thus, they carry on with their day. They leave. The police follow them as they leave, and before you know it, Jim Jones and a few of the older white gentleman's homies get into a heated argument. Jim Jones is being jumped.
Do you want to talk? Okay, that's fine.
Let's go. Let's go.
You know what this was, huh?
Okay.
It's classic. Dramatic, like minutes.
Please run.
Here we go.
Guys, stop fighting!
jumping me.
Foxtrot 2-3, you got.
I'm not going nowhere.
Ah!
I'm not
Sit
going
down.
nowhere.
Sit your
I'm
ass
gonna
down.
sit down.
Okay, good.
They jumping me.
Sit down. Yo. Sit down. Sit your ass down.
Hey.
Hey, do not hit me. Do not.
Hey.
Every single guy I talked to had a stake in losing. They all understood Jim Jones in some way and could relate to him. Him in this circumstance. However, 'twas Dusty's archetype. Okay, the guys with the 480p camera and green screen mounted on their chair without a ring. K-Light. Okay, consuming a backwoods smoke. Jim Jones went out badly. I see. Because, oh no. Because you're not meant to remain silent. Because, well, no. Because you behaved badly and you can't speak to the cops in that manner. See, I don't give a damn if it was 5 that jumped me, Jimmy. You're meant to hold it down. No, Jimmy. Now, what do you mean? Jimmy, you told him you were assaulted. No. C. Man. The people that have nothing to lose are the dust MITS. You have no idea what Jim Jones is risking here, in front of the police. Jim Jones is attacked. They don't want to do anything due to the way they treat them. Dude, there are no handcuffs on the other man. The only person who refused to sit down and comply was the the white man. The only person in handcuffs is him. Those white men did not end up behind bars. I let it go after the police witnessed them jump Jim Jones in front of him and asked him to explain how they touched me on the plane. It's clear from the whole thing that they want to portray Jim Jones as the aggressor. Police officers are also cloud chasers. We are aware of this. You guys are cloud chasers. As the feds have shown you, Jim Jones is being targeted for incarceration by the police. Thus, 3 or 4 of them unite behind Jim Jones. Jim Jones, who is aware of the circumstances, gives them the whole account of what transpired. Jim Jones is aware that bookings and traveling are the only aspects of his current work. Every week, he boards planes to make reservations so he can provide for his family. You are placed on a no-fly list. You are unable to return to the airport. And you take the jet away? Dude, by next week, Jim Jones will be without a place to live.
Right. They touched me on a plane. I didn't say nothing. Yeah. They just tried to get on the shit. I had to protect myself.
Yes,
period.
that we just went to, and it was supposed to be dispersed, and then it's not.
Excuse me. Are you okay?
He doesn't know yet.
Are you okay?
And my left leg is
Okay,
killing me.
we're gonna get an ambulance for you.
The other guy got up, put his hands on me. So don't touch me. Also. Don't touch my arm. Okay. Grab it. So don't touch me. Pilot called them, walked out, asked me if I need help. I told him the man put his hands on me, but I want to leave. The dude is taunting me. This the whole way.
Yeah.
Me and him get to tussling. I get down here, the other dude starts jumping on me like he's helping.
And this all originated from the flight. You guys had words on, and you said he touched you.
You did? I just want to go home. I'm sorry that the old man got into it because he had nothing to do with it. His friend is the one that jumped on me and tried to help him out for no reason. They don't even know.
Is he with anybody?
I don't know who he's with. He was on my flight. At some point, the gentleman, what happened to him as he's talking to him? He's talking. He's talking. I'm walking to the escalator. I get on the escalator. He's still talking shit. He does a fake fish move, a bunch of it. I grab him. Now we got to go for it. Okay. I'm tumbling down the escalator. He comes out of nowhere. He don't even know him. Jumps on top of me like, yeah, you was talking.
Let's take a brief break right here. I hope to have the same sense of solidarity as Jim Jones just described. Individuals, hey, I'm into it with this random white dude on the escalator, says Jim Jones. We start talking about it. We start battling each other, some other white man who is unrelated to the matter and isn't even acquainted with the man Jim Jones is seeing. They start jumping Jim Jones together when that strange white guy shows up. The other white guy was only trying to find an excuse to touch part of his date. However, what would happen if we stood by one another in that way? Man, if we were the keepers of our brothers in that way?
What did he have on the plane with the other guy?
He also had an objection. Well, what started the whole thing is that you know, when you get off the plane, everybody from behind waits for the people in front of them to go out. So one guy, who I don't have to mention his name, decided that he was going to cut in front of everybody, and I wasn't too happy about that. I was trying to explain, like, you know, hey, like, let the people in front of you get out first.
Okay.
So he and I got it. He and I were like, yelled at each other. No birds. We have words. But the other guy came and started
this
fighting.
gentleman, I
Yeah,
guess.
take care of him.
Yeah, if you have his ID, please, before he goes.
Let him get up and I'll take care of
So
him.
you know the bell bing. I got up. Tried to go to the joint. A couple people got up. One dude screamed out some irate. I turned around. I'm like, calm down, it's not that serious. The other dude jumped up and wants to his father and put his hand on me like he was on some tough shit. I grabbed him and said, calm down, this is on a plane. It's not gonna work, calm down. Stewardess came, I said, I don't want no problem, I just want to get off the plane. I said, cool. The captain asked me before I leave, would you like to do anything? I said, no, I want to leave. Cool. Walking now, the guy's walking behind me. You know how you feel somebody? I turn around, like, what's up, bro? Please don't do this. Like, don't do this. Start saying some profanities. Say it back to him, like, yo, bro, you're gonna get yourself in a bad situation. Get on the escalator. He's on the escalator again for me. I'm like, bro, don't do this. He doesn't do this. I don't know what to do after that. You did? You put your hands on me, you flinched at me. I had to grab him. You come with that escalator. The other dude comes, jumps on top of me.
What other dude?
The other dude that I had the first incident with on the plane.
So he's gone.
No, he was here. He got to he jumped on top of me. So now he was acting like trying to jump. So I got to physically restrain both of them. So that's how we end up at the bottom of the escalator. I don't want nothing. I want to go home. I don't know nothing.
Was this the guy? That
I don't know nothing. I just told you the story, what happened. Got into a little incident. It's not that important. If I can go home, I'd rather go home. I don't want to deal with nothing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What did he and the other guy have on the plane? He objected as well. Basically, the whole procedure began when you got off the plane and everyone behind you waited for the person in front of you to leave. After hearing his name, one man made the decision to cut in front of everyone, and I wasn't particularly pleased about that. I'm attempting to convey the idea that you should allow the folks in front of you to leave first. All right? I got it, and so did he. No birds. He and I said, we have birds. However, the other man now comes to look after him. Yes, before he leaves, please say, let him get up and I'll take care of him, if you have his ID. A tiny bell rings. I got up and went to the place. A couple of individuals stood up. One of the cries, I turn around. The other guy leaped up on his dad and touched me. He was going through a difficult time. Calm down, I replied, grabbing him. Let's take a flight. It will not succeed. Relax. Stewards arrived. I don't want any problem. Said, all I want to do is step off the aircraft. Cool, he said. Before I left, the captain asked whether I wanted to do anything. My response was, no, I want to leave. Cool, the man is following me as I walk there. You feel someone. You know, I turn back and ask, hey, how are you? Please refrain from doing this, like, don't do this. Begin using foul language. And respond to him by saying something like, hey, buddy. You're going to put yourself in a difficult situation. Take the escalator. He is descending the escalator, bro. Don't do this, I say. Get them to do this. After that, I'm at a loss for what to do. Do you dig? You flinched at me and placed your hands on me. I was having trouble. You come with an escalator. When the other guy arrives, he leaps on me. Who else, dude? The other guy with whom I had the initial flight problem. So he's gone. No, he was present when he arrived. He leaped on top of me. He was now acting as though he was attempting to jump. I had to physically restrain them both. As a result, we reached the bottom of the escalator in this manner. I don't want anything at all. I'm ready to return home. I don't want to be ignorant. Was this the right person? I have no knowledge. I just described what transpired too. You got into a minor altercation. It doesn't really matter. I would prefer to return home if I could. Nothing is what I want. To deal with . All right? Do you understand? No one was charged. Jim Jones chose not to file a complaint. He claimed he didn't want anyone to be charged. Thus, even in the classic meaning of snitching, no one was put in jail. Hey, charge them, Jim Jones could have said. Although I'm not even sure whether it would have changed anything. They locked them up after attacking me. Would they have been imprisoned? I'm not sure because the other guy was lying on the ground, acting like he was immobile or something. This is simply crazy, man. Yes, Jim Jones didn't snitch. That's right, Jim Jones is not a traitor in this case. If you think this is snitching, you are completely insane. If this counts as snitching, guy, then call me a rat. Bro, I'm doing this 10 times over, like, buddy. Jim Jones is a greater man than me. I would have filed a complaint. That guy would have been serving time in prison right now. Buddy, for playing like he did on the ground after jumping me. Man. Please share your thoughts in the comments area. Man, what are your thoughts? Are these internet dust mites tripping? Or do you think this is snitching? Tell me in the space provided for comments. To see why the streets are claiming that Bowie was punched and marked out when this rapper pulled up on him. Click on this video right here on my screen if you're still watching. To see what I'm talking about. Click on this video right here. I'm leaving people.com.